lotus. That is Balaram. So Krishna manifests first expansion, Balaram. From Balaram expands one more expansion called Sankarshan. What's his name? From Sankarshan manifests one more expansion called Narayan. What is his name? From Narayan expands one more expansion called as Mahasankarshan. What is his name? From Mahasankarshan comes one more expansion called as Mahavishnu. What is his name? Okay, that's the end. Don't worry. Some of them there were counting. So Krishna, Sankarshan, Narayan, Mahasankarshan, Mahavishnu. Simple? Okay. Now this Mahavishnu has one more name. Just like you have, your father has a professional name, and at home, your mom calls him differently, I hope. So similarly, this Mahavishnu has a very beautiful name. And his name is? I got already 4 names. Yes? Yes, somebody. Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu. Udaka means water. We sometimes call him as Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu. But Karana means cause, Udaka means water, and Shai means to sleep. Shayan darshan, as we say, the last darshan before the Lord's take rest. So that Lord who rests on the water or the causal ocean is Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu. Vishnu also means he who creates something and enters and maintains also. It's very rare. For example, somebody who creates a software program, he creates it, but he's not the one running on the screen changing numbers. But Vishnu literally means he who creates and also enters and maintains it. Yeah? So this Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu is the cause of everything that exists. Can I continue? Are we all comfortably sleeping? All those who are sleeping, please loudly say, Hari Bol! Should I see this as a motivation or? Okay, all those who want to be awake, please loudly say, Hariva! So, Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu. Your laughter is contagious, Mataji. So, Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu, he's the one who inhales and exhales. He does pranayam, so to speak. He inhales and exhales, and with his meditation, from every pore of his body manifests a universe. Okay? Now, this Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu again expands. This whole world is the world of expansion. So Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu expands to Garbha Udaka Shai Vishnu. Garbha means the womb. There's a very famous Gaudiya Acharya called as Bhugarbha Goswami. If you go to Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, when you perform parikrama, you find the samadhi of Bhugarbha Goswami. His name was Bhugarbha Goswami. Goswami because he had his senses controlled. And he would perform bhakti underground. Because 550 years ago, he found that this place was filled with Maya. Too much of distraction. I don't know where he would have gone if he was in the present generation. He would dig a pit and sit underneath. So therefore his name was Bhugarbha. He who sat in the womb of Mother Earth to perform tapasya. So Garbha means womb. So Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu manifests as Garbha Udaka Shai Vishnu, from whose womb comes up a lotus. And on that lotus is a wonderful personality called as Brahma. Lord Brahma is therefore also called as Padma Yoni. Yoni means species, and Padma means lotus. He is one of the rare species who come from a lotus. Now this Brahma is the one whom we famous know, who performs tapasya. And now primary creation is given by Karana Udaka Shai Vishnu. Now this Brahmaji does the secondary creation. He creates 14 planets in each universe. Planetary levels. Not planets, planetary levels. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. 7 levels of hell. We famously know only Patal. But Tala means hellish condition. So Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, etc. And finally Patal. And then you have 7 higher planetary systems. Bhu, Bhuvar, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka or Brahmaloka. So 7 below and 7 above. So 14 planetary levels in each universe. Yes? Okay. Now this Garbha Udaka Shai Vishnu is tired. So he's actually sleeping on the ocean of his own sweat. Okay? He's sweating. And this Brahmaji is creating. And all these different planetary systems are in the levels of the stem of that lotus. Because on top of that lotus is Brahma's planet. So all the different planets are in the stem of the lotus. Okay? Now these planets have to be maintained. So Garbha Udaka Shai Vishnu again expands. At the end I'm going to ask, what's the whole chronological order? Now the third expansion is Kshira Udaka Shai Vishnu. Kshira means milk, Udaka means fluid, and Shai means sleeping. So Kshira Udaka Shai Vishnu expands from Garbha Udaka Shai Vishnu, and what does he do? He enters into 2 places. One, in the heart of all living beings. So when Krishna says Sarvasya Chaham Ridhi Sannivishta, oh, that is, let me feel, oh, that's Kshira Udaka Shai Vishnu. And second, he enters every atom of this universe. Andantarastha paramanu chayantarastam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Okay? Now, he maintains all of this. But there are 2 things still left. At the end of this discussion, you will value the presence of Lord Shiva. He does all this. But Vishnu being transcendental, he cannot touch Maya. Because Vishnu or Krishna is light and Maya is darkness. They don't coexist. Maya runs away. Wherever there is Krishna, jaha Krishna taha nair Mayra adhikar. So if Vishnu comes to touch material nature, she runs away. So how is he going to impregnate her with jivas, like all of us? So he needs the 3 modes. He needs goodness, which he maintains. And then he needs passion to create. And he needs ignorance to destroy. The of that Vishnu on material nature is Lord Shiva.